Hello and welcome to the channel. This video is just a very quick one about why I've started using Patreon and exactly how much I am making via Google and YouTube's AdSense system. So I am being open with views, and you can understand then why I may be trying to use Patreon more to raise funds and just generally help the channel out, because I do like doing what I do and I don't want to use Patreon to make it look like I'm money grabbing or anything like that. I'm trying to use it to actually support the channel and help the channel grow and be more productive, because at the moment, to make everything work, I have to work overtime, and you know, it's not ideal, which means then my creative time and my time that I get to spend making videos and working on the content, etc., is very limited down, which is why those that are already on Patreon, you'll know that you get Patreon videos in a complete burst, because that's just the way it is. I tend to end up doing the videos in a burst. I'll just edit them, upload them, and then I'll burst them out eventually. I'm currently quite far ahead, but we're going to take a look on the computer and I'll show you exactly what I am making thereabouts and why I'm deciding to use Patreon to help support the channel and the creativeness of everything else that's going on. As always, don't forget there is the website, which you can see behind, where lots of information is on there. I am slowly working through this website. It is a lot of work to do on my own, so just bear with us. Anyway, that's everything. We'll now take a look on the computer and you can see exactly what it is that I'm making, and I'll explain a bit more why I choose to do things how I do them. So without further ado, let's take a look. Now, as I said, we can take a quick look at what I actually am earning. So, you know, I'm open with you, and you know, you're not thinking I'm earning a fortune from this, because I certainly am not. So we've got, this is my analytics from YouTube. So this is the watch times, this is how many minutes are being watched. This is all over the show. It spikes in areas because that's just the way it is. Some videos are really popular and they do spike. This is over the last 28 days as well. So average view, it's pretty much the same. Currently it's tapering off, which worries me slightly. Views is, as always, as I say, it's going to be up and down the entire way. Dropped here for some reason by 400 for whatever reason. Estimated revenue is currently 39 quid. That is for a month, not a week. That is for the month. That is 28 days, 39 quid. You see, it went here. This is when I would have had like Old Dr. Beachings and stuff like that. In fact, no, that would have been before them. Then it's just, it's because of how the ad system works and I keep getting flagged. So that would have been a good day there. Just because they keep flagging the videos down. And every time they flag it down, it takes off the revenue from, which is a bit of a, you know. But as you see here now, so likes is or dislikes is on the up, which should really, that should be the other way around. It should be on the down. Well, comments is on the up, shares and, you know, etc. That's there. So this is currently the ad revenue that we're going to get. So YouTube partner is people with YouTube Red, and this one is people without YouTube Red. So as you see, none of these are any of my bus driving ones at all. This is the only one that is bus driving, and it's earned me a grand total of 20p. No, it's not great, to be honest with you. I used to make quite a bit from YouTube. I used to make like a lot more than this. However, it's all gone a bit downhill. See, if I do buy top revenue, none of them is me. Views, same. So it's just the same across the board, always with them. Real time is obviously what is going on, and now, right now, at this very moment. So when this was being recorded, it's just dead. The last 60 minutes. You can tell there that would been. It's the 5th of September. I don't know why that spike there. But you got a spike there, and then it's same. They're all low numbers. Obviously through the night you're gonna get absolutely sod all, and during the day it's gonna pick up because most of my viewers are from the UK. That might be why it spiked. Maybe, I don't know. You can see the individual videos here where they're spiking, and so if someone recently watched that, you do by this, you can see Root Learner, that's their signal out. No, oh, we got a set in the blind, we got one there. 7 over the last 48 hours though. It's just, there's not much there in YouTube anymore. So even if we now look at this, you know, 39 quid for a month. It's just a joke, to be honest with you. So your ad rates are YouTube ad revenue 68.38 for the last 28 days, which yeah doesn't sound bad, but it takes quite a lot to be added up. Ignoring that figure there, which is grossly out, but they're all like crap figures. It's just, you know. So what does then Patreon have to offer that YouTube doesn't? Well, Patreon has to offer the ability to pledge, so the donations basically. So you've got a monthly pledge, as you can see, for the 3 months, July, August and September. September's have just been collected. I got $3, which 95% of that is a processing fee, which works out at 31.69% of it. More people I have, the obviously smaller that percentage because it's the same anyway. Patreon fee 5% of it. So I could take a take-home share of 63.33%, which is $1.90. So I've got free $1.90, which is about $5 something, which works out about 4 quid. Not much for 3 months, but on saying that, this is what they've been given. So if we go into, see, I've got three Patrons. If we go in Patronage, I think it's this one. It's gonna be dead slow on me now, innit? Yeah, so $3. So the tiers that I have on here is, let me see if I can open benefits. I think it is. Yeah, you know that. So I have the basic, which is just $1. So they take so much of that away. So as you've seen, they take a bit of percentage away. So that $1 is, you know, just basic. It's but you gain at least 7 days early access to the videos. That's the way it is. And then I've got a $5 or more That's a $1 or more. So if you want to pledge $2.50, you can do it. You pledge what you want, but it's a minimum as $1. This one is $5 minimum or more. No one's give to this because it's new. It just sits there. That is purposely for the B10. So if you did donate to that, that money doesn't go back into creating videos with Stagecoach or creating them at work, nothing like that. But Patreon tells me that that's what that person is giving for. So that share of that person's give, I can make sure it goes onto the correct account, because we do have, between the three of us, we do have a separate account which manages the bus, which all this money tends to get paid into. Anyway, just for ease, but if we need something beforehand for like filming out on the road on the company, or filming the car shed, and if you only give to the basic or Google AdSense, then that's going to come out of that first. But if you give purposely to the B10 one, then that money will never touch that money unless it's for the B10. Or it's for creating a video on the B10, or you know, that sort of stuff. Go to payments. Can you see? Yeah, I can charge up front, but I don't at the moment. So currently at the moment, when you bid, you've got a month to cancel it, because it puts the first payment, should I say, the first of every month. So that's what that's for. So you've got, if you give at the start of one month, you've just missed the payment cycle, so you've got a month to go, oh no, I didn't want to do that. I've not been focused that much on the Patreon recently, but I have started doing it again, which is why I'm not showing you the main page, because there is stuff in there that is only for the patrons only. So it'd be a bit unfair. So actually, I can show you the overview, but I can't, I'm not sure, but I can show you up to there. But beyond that is for patrons only, really. So I don't want to show that, because then that spoils it, really, for the people that are giving. I can, if I just log out of here. And then we go to patreon.com/mancbuses. We'll have it logged out. So you can see all this now, because I'm now logged out. So without being a patron, you can't. This is what you will see as a non-patron. So I used to name the routes properly. I've taken them off. So because someone posted that you can tell what's there by the title. I didn't realise that. I was a bit dumb. Just also noticed you can tell that by the tags as well. So I may remove the tags as well. But you know, you've got stuff like this I've posted here. Just different bits. So to continue reading, it's gonna ask you to do this. So as you can see, I've done loads. After the videos have become public on YouTube, the posts become public on Patreon. See, like these ones here now, you know what's coming up because the title's there, but you could have found that out yourself anyway. But stuff like this, you can't see. Can't see all that. But these now that have been posted, you can see these, it's not an issue. But there is some content on here, like I think it was that one actually, which is titled Really Bad. That's now gone. that should be public, but I'll look at that in a minute, and so should that. You see, like this one, update here. This one here is for patrons only, you know. So if you're a patron, this post here is about the B10. It's quite in detail. There's a few photos in there, and that was posted, when was that? 8th of August. So you're nearly a month ahead of people. And some of the stuff you'll see in there, others, if you're on YouTube only, you won't see. So there is advantages to becoming a patron, and like I said before, I showed you all this, the more, if you give to the B10 fund, then that, as I said, that will go directly onto the card that's just for that, the account that's just for that. I do want to do routes in other cities and stuff like that. But to go to other cities, it can be expensive. A lot of my work when I do routes, a lot of it is logistic sides of it. So I won't go from one place to one place without doing a route. If I do a route one way, I'll do it back the other, because there's no point me running up to wherever and then coming back not filming, take the bus back to wherever and then go back up there not filming to come back and do the route. That's pointless. So a lot of it is logistics. This never adds up for some reason. I don't know why it doesn't. The goal needs changing, I know it does, because we've got this now. But yeah, so that is actually, as you can see now, that is what I am making and what my plan is. Everything I make on these goes towards myself. If I actually go into AdSense itself, AdSense is, so what's in this now is what the actual website does, which is what this does, which I am very, very slowly going through it. All these ads here, they're all on that AdSense. I have moved stuff around, so routes is now all here. No point clicking on that because it just won't do anything. I've not sorted that out yet, but they're all here. I am slowly going through, putting pictures on everything and putting additional information in, etc, etc. Does take a lot of my time though doing this. Extras is the same, it's all in there. You know, you got the B10 section, car share section, which need work. Frequently asked questions, could do with being redone. Night services, again, there's more to it, but I've just not got round to them yet. Following Plaxton Pointer's idea on the routes for online, I will be doing playlists separating them out for the depots. Again, it just takes a bit of time to implement, so just bear with us. So that's everything. That's me, Seafood to use. I hope this makes it a bit more clear about what I actually do make from the vehicle, from YouTube, and from doing what I'm doing, and why I'm starting to drive Patreon really hard and the website, but it all takes time to do. Obviously Patreon I can do on my phone now. I've sorted it all out, so I can post bits and bobs, you know, like I say. A lot of it, if I'm posting a post or a picture, you might get access to it, but they're not actually, you'll get access to it as a Patreon, but then people that aren't Patreon may never see the photo, if you know what I mean. There is other advantages to it, as you can well imagine, but I can't say them. But yeah, so hope that's cleared that up a bit more. please, if you've got a spare dollar, which is about what 75. Wait, what's the exchange rate at the moment? Dollar to pounds. So 77p. You know, sign up for Patreon. It's free to sign up to it. Now, if you've got a spare 77p per month, then I'll be grateful for the support. The more people that are on there, the more motivated I'll be to make sure the content that you get to see is very rare, you know, etc. As you might have guessed, or you won't have guessed, I've got a new camera to actually film bits and bobs on, a proper camera now, which is why there's a few videos coming up with it where it looks a bit odd, looks very zoomed in. I'm still getting used to it, but because the job's been done, then I can't really redo it again. But, you know, it's just one of them. So yeah, there is a new camera now for filming at the location. I've got a tripod, microphones. I've spent a lot of money putting into this venture, and I hope that you guys will like the content that we're going to start creating. It'll be a lot more professional sort of looking, hopefully. However, you will still get the route videos and bits and bobs in between, because really to create really good footage, it takes a lot of time, a lot of takes to get it spot on. We are currently working, or I am currently working, because I seem to have been dumping this on my own now. I'm working on a new mod 4 video, because I know the one that was posted was rather crap. I know a lot of users found it helpful. Where is it without giving too much away? I could have just searched for it. Where is it? It's not that far down. Mod 4. Yeah, I know a lot of you have found it. There it is. So 577, 25. I know a lot of you have found that very useful, and I hoped it was good insight into what is required for mod 4. But personally, I wasn't very happy with the video. This was the second take I did of it. The first take I did on my own, I wasn't happy with it then. It's one of the reasons I decided to buy a new camera at great expense, and to find out it's not got a mic put on it. But I've got a way around that. That's sorted. All that is sorted, so I have actually got a proper microphone to do this on now, and a proper camera to do it. So I will be able to do it alone and just someone manning the camera, because it is a manual focus camera. To bring a better mod 4 video on one without loads of drone footage, because I had to fill it in somewhere, which is why it does say will be removed at some point and it'll be replaced. So I hope, like I said, I hope that's giving you an insight to what the plans are and everything like that. I do like hearing what you'd like to see, although like I say, sometimes it does take a bit to implement it. But I will get round to the suggestions at all times. And just let me drag that off to the screen. I will get around to all the suggestions at some point when I can. It's just, like I say, sometimes it can take a while to get round to them. Just like the shout outs, which I am actually now, for this video, gonna do. So we have the shout outs from the opinion poll, which we did, your feedback and suggestions, several bloody months ago. In fact, I'll do that as a second video in a second for you, and again I'll make it skip Patreon, so you'll get 2 bonus videos. Anyway, thanks for watching. I hope this has cleared things up, and until next time, bye for now. Don't forget to support us on Patreon, subscribe, share the videos, you know, share the balls off them. Twitter, Facebook, whatever, share them. And hopefully you guys can help this become big. So, thanks for watching. See you again. Bye for now.